let's say we've billed a customer, and then when we looked at the invoice, we realized, oops, we had the wrong charge amount in there, and now we need to make a change to the invoice. How do we delete the invoice so we can rebill? Well, you don't really delete the invoice. In Hydroscribe, what you can do is undo the invoice. In other words, we give you a way to reverse the entire invoice, put all the charges back the way it was before you actually billed the customer. Then you can make your changes. So how do we undo a customer's invoice? First, you must find the invoice, and there are multiple ways to do that. One of the easiest ways to do it is to actually go into the customer's account, and you select the customer from the list and scroll down until you see invoices. So when you see invoices, then you select the specific invoice from the list. Here we want to undo invoice 2083 for this customer, which was billed on the 7th. So we're going to click that entry, and up comes the invoice. So here's the invoice, and looking at the invoice, we can see that the service charge is actually $85. Let's say that the service charge should have been $95. So we have to undo this invoice. So if you look at the top of the invoice, you'll see a button marked unbill. All you do is click the unbill button. It brings up this screen that tells you be careful because it's going to reverse all these transactions. But since we know we want to undo this invoice, we're going to select yes and then click the submit button, and it will go out there and reverse all those transactions and then give you a success message. Now what we should do next is verify that that invoice is actually gone. So let's go back into the customer's profiles, find the customer again, and we're going to scroll to the bottom for invoices, and we're going to see if invoice 2083 is there, and you can see 2083 is now gone. So that's how you successfully unbill a customer in Hydroscribe.